All right. This is your political innovator, David Washington. I'm back and for another episode of Ground Zero Florida. Eh, it's been a whirlwind of activity here in the good old US of A. Um, Ever since January 20th, or you can even say before January 20th, with President Trump now in office for the past 3 weeks or so. He has been on a tear, and you have to understand this is intentional. Everything is intentional. The fast pace of the different orders of protections, different actions, the January 6th rioters um, being pardoned or having their sentences reduced. Um, it's unfortunate that was the case of Elmer Stewart Rose, um, but it is what it is. He is now the president, Donald J. Trump, and he makes the decisions. Some of them I like, others I question. But again, I'm just me. And I want to talk about DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency. And well, there's been a lot of conversation about Elon Musk and what he's doing in regards to the Department of Government Efficiency, and the ending of some programs, the pausing of others, and more importantly, finding all of the waste, fraud, and corruption in these different departments. That's the important part that people need to understand is ultimately what we want to learn. Because in the end, it saves the government taxpayer tons of money, billions. The last time I checked it, we were at $67 billion that was recovered, or not necessarily recovered, but saved by the efforts of DOGE. And this places, and you have to understand this places the Republicans in a very good position of justifying in a couple of weeks the increase in the debt ceiling. Regardless of how many billions of dollars that are found and saved by DOGE, the debt ceiling will likely need to be raised because there are bills to be paid and the debt is outpacing the money saved. So when the Republicans in the House of Representatives come together to discuss raising the debt ceiling, the Trump administration can say, hey, not only are we trying to rein in government spending, but we've also found the fraud, found the waste, and moving forward, government is going to be that much more efficient and cost slightly less than the year before, and less than the year before that, and so forth and so on and so on. So I think this is forward thinking by the Trump administration. But let's get to the point of the title of this particular episode: young men, pay attention. Now there is a epidemic of loneliness among young men. There is a epidemic for us young men and boys. Well, you guys, I'm an old man. And we've been talking about, or Americans, a certain population has been talking about the plight of men in America. We're not in university as much as women. Women are becoming more prominent in the workforce, and that has been a steady trend for decades now. Men are making less; they're less educated. Um, and so on and so on. The role of men in America, in modern America, is definitely changing. However, the young men at Doge who are coming in and are on the forefront of finding efficiencies in government. We're talking as young as 19 years old, recruited by Elon Musk to take on this huge task, a historic task to save America from herself. Sounds familiar. And this is a hope. And regardless of the naysayers who are freaking out, oh my God, a 19-year-old, a 25-year-old, 23-year-old, oh my God, they're coming in and they're changing things, they're shutting down programs and they're making recommendations to do this and do that, and they're rewriting code and blah blah. They have access to this. They're too young for this. They're too young for this. There have been young people, let alone young men, who have started businesses younger than 19, younger than 20, younger than 23. So please, enough of that garbage. But this is a moment for young men. And young men, take heed in regards to what Elon Musk has done, what the team that he has put together, the dedication, the skill warranted to do this job. Take heed. This is a good moment in time for young men. I recently learned, because I'm divorced, my oldest son has now focused his attention to study cybersecurity. I was ecstatic. Congratulations, Justin. To be involved in the emerging technologies and improving the current technologies is the wave of the future. So, young men, young women, young people, people in general, take advantage of the changing world today. But specifically to young men, as a man, reclaim your manhood. Be the providers, the leaders, and the protectors that you know you can be. Learn the lesson of big balls and the Doge bros. Opportunity is there. And if it's not there for you right now, you keep busy. You plan. You strategize. So when the opportunity does present itself, you're ready for it. It's opportunities all around us. And regardless of your political persuasion, affiliation, party, whatever, at the end of the day, people are going to want to know, the right people, the smart people are going to want to know what's on your ledger. What did you create? What did you manage? What were you able to do to contribute to society? What were your contributions? So that's just my 2 cents worth. Regardless of your beliefs or opinion on Doge, I'm excited about what's happening. Am I in agreement with everything that has happened with Doge? No, but nothing's perfect, and I'm sure that many people will feel that same way. Seeing the billions and billions of dollars of fraud and waste being exposed for what it is, that's a plus. And in regards to the USAID, U.S. Aid Office, and its closure, I could talk so much about that. What has happened there remind me of a book by a gentleman by the name of John Perkins, Confessions of an Economic Hitman. Read it. Read it. And it will give you some insight into the soft power that America holds and how that soft power has been used around the world. And so, on that note, everyone, this is Ground Zero. We'll see you the next time. Thank you. Hey, like, share, all that good stuff. And I'd love to hear what you have to say.